Hello everyone, welcome to online lecture series of Set Vidya Mandir High School Junior College Science and Commerce. Myself Rajnish Pandey for chemistry. Now, this is the second video for aldehyde ketones and carboxylic acid. So in previous video I had explained that aldehyde and ketones. Now in this video I will cover this carboxylic acid. Now, contents. First, I will cover this introduction part, then nomenclature of acid, then structure of carboxylic group, then method of preparation, physical properties, reactions of carboxylic acid, and uses of carboxylic acid. Now introduction. Organic acid are the compounds which contain one or more carbonyl group in their molecule. This carbonyl group is what? Carbon double bond oxygen, and the carboxyl group is what? Carbon double bond oxygen plus OH. So these two functional group will mix here, then form carboxylic group. So carbon double bond oxygen is called what? Carbonyl group, and OH is called what? Hydroxyl group. By the combination of these two group we get this carboxylic group. So COOH is the carboxylic group. Since the structure is made by the combination of carbonyl group and hydroxyl group, it has been named as carboxyl group. So organic acids are compounds which contain one or more carboxylic group in their molecule COOH. C double bond OOH. Definition is what? The organic compounds containing one or more carboxylic group in their molecules are called carboxylic acids. General formula of carboxylic acid is, it is represented by RCOOH, where R is what? Alkyl group or aryl group. See this examples like acetic acid. This is oxalic acid. This is octadecanoic acid, otherwise stearic acid. Now depending on number of carboxylic group, they are classified as monocarboxylic acid containing one carboxylic group, dicarboxylic acid, tricarboxylic group, otherwise polycarboxylic containing more than 3 carboxylic group. See the examples like acetic acid CH3COOH is the monocarboxylic acid, and oxalic acid. Now nomenclature of carboxylic acid. Two system here. One is the common name and second IUPAC naming. Now common name or trivial name, it is derived from the source from which it was first isolated. The following tables gives common name of the sources or origin of the name. First, HCOOH, formic acid, origin of formia, and CH3COH, acetic acid, acetum, vinegar, CH3CH2COH, propanoic acid, that is first propione. Similarly, butyric acid from butter, valeric acid, and caproic acid. So this name derived from its origin. In branched carboxylic acid, the position of substituents are indicated by Greek alphabet alpha, beta, gamma, delta, etc. IUPAC system, select the longest chain which containing the COH group. Write down the name of alkyl group in alphabetical order and their position by number. Now separate a number from letter by the hyphens. Separate a number from number by the comma. Finally, suffix E of alkane is replaced by oic acid following the word acid, hence call out alkanoic acids. See, alkane, eliminate E and add oic acid, then it become what? Alkanoic acid. Example, CH3CH, CH3CH2COOH. Think the name about this. First we select the continuous longest chain. See this? 1, 2, 3 and 4. We start numbering from this carboxylic group, and CH3 is the branch at the third position. So parent hydrocarbon is what? Butane. Stem is but. Substituent is what? CH3 group. Prefix methyl. Functional group is COOH. Ending characteristic is what? N. Adding is what? Oic acid. Locant is what? Third for the CH3 group. So finally name of this compound is what? 3-methyl butanoic acid, otherwise butane 1-oic acid. Isomers, monocarboxylic acid, so chain, optical isomers and functional isomers with esters. Structure of carboxylic group. So the carbon atom of the COH group is sp2 hybridized and bond angle is 120 degree. It is less electrophilic than the carbonyl group because resonance structure shown below. See this resonating structure. Carbon double bond oxygen, here OH. So when this pi bond will shift, then it forms this structure like, see the resonating structure. Now when this lone pair of electron of oxygen will shift on the carbon single bond oxygen, then here create double bond and pi electron of the carbon double bond oxygen shift on the oxygen, then it form this negative charge like this one. Extra lone pair of electron create here and it form this negative charge ion. Negative. So this is the resonating structure. Say it properly. Then we go for preparation of monocarboxylic acid by oxidation of the primary alcohols and aldehydes, by alkyl benzene, by from nitrile and amides, from dry ice, from acyl chloride and acetic anhydrides, from esters by hydrolysis. So these are the method of preparations of carboxylic acids. By oxidation of primary alcohols, this year this method is reduced, and already this method I have studied in the alcohol chapter. K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2SO4 will provide the nascent oxygen. This nascent oxygen is responsible for the oxidation of primary alcohol to aldehyde and aldehyde to acid. So see this reaction, primary alcohol are CH2OH, nascent oxygen which is provided by the K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2SO4. First it forms this aldehyde RCHO, and this aldehyde further oxidized and it formed the corresponding acid RCOH, carboxylic acid. When primary alcohols undergo oxidation in presence of potassium dichromate and dilute sulfuric acid, it gives first aldehyde and then acid. Now try to convert methanol to methanoic acid. On the basis of above example, here I am giving this general equation. On that basis, you try to convert methanol to methanoic acid. Now, by alkyl benzene, by oxidation, see this alkyl benzene like toluene. So, when this toluene undergo oxidation in presence of strong oxidizing agent alkaline KMnO4 and heat, then it form potassium benzoate as an intermediate which on hydrolysis give benzoic acid. This is the aromatic carboxylic acid, benzoic acid. So toluene will convert into the benzoic acid. Intermediate product is what? Potassium benzoate. Now say in second example, this is phenyl-ethene. I'm sorry, this should be ethene, not ethane. That should be what? Ethene. E-T-H-E-N-E. Ethene. When this phenyl-ethene treated with KMnO4 and dilute H2SO4, then it convert into the benzoic acid, as well as it release the carbon dioxide also. Now see this cyclohexene. So when this cyclohexene also treated with the KMnO4 and dilute H2SO4 oxidation, then it will convert into the adipic acid, otherwise hexane 1,6-dioic acid. So these are the conversion of alkyl benzene to carboxylic acid. And in last example here, unsaturated cycloalkene convert into the carboxylic acid. Now from nitrile or amides by hydrolysis. So two types of hydrolysis here. First acidic hydrolysis, we'll see this. Alkaline cyanide on boiling with the dilute minerals acid get hydrolyzed to carboxylic acid. Sixth example, RC triple bond N plus H2O and HCl, it form carboxylic acid and NH4Cl. Acidic hydrolysis. See how this reaction takes place. This nitrogen goes with this 2 hydrogen and 1 means 4. NH4Cl will form and COOH will attach here. See the other example, R C triple bond N 4 H2O and H2SO4, it forms this corresponding carboxylic acid. 2R COOH plus NH4 twice SO4. Now alkaline hydrolysis. Alkyl cyanide on boiling with the mineral acid get hydrolyzed to carboxylic acid. But first it instead of mineral acid, it is treated with the alkaline solution like NaOH, then it forms corresponding salt, and this salt will hydrolyze and give the corresponding acid. This is the reaction. So in this reaction, alkyl cyanide first treated with the alkaline solution and it formed the corresponding salt that will be treated with the HCl and convert into the acid. See the example. Next, from amide. So nitriles are hydrolyzed to amides and then to acids in presence of acid or base as a catalyst. Mild reaction conditions are used to stop reaction at the amide stage. So say this reaction, when amide or C double bond O NH2 treated with H2O in presence of acid or base, then it form corresponding acid, carboxylic acid. I am sorry, here is the problem in font, so we can write in this way, R C, here we write double bond O as well as OH. This is the acid which form on hydrolysis. Now see the other example, like benzenamide on hydrolysis will convert into the product like benzoic acid. So in this reaction, benzenamide on hydrolysis give the benzoic acid. Here is some other examples like CH3CH2C triple bond N when treated with the NaOH, this is alkaline hydrolysis. So first, as usual, it forms this salt, and this salt will undergo for hydrolysis with HCl and convert into the carboxylic acid. This reaction. Now, from dry ice, by addition of Grignard reagent, so by carboxylation of Grignard reagent, see this reaction, solution of Grignard reagent in the ether is added to solid carbon dioxide, that is also called what, dry ice, and intermediate form, that is the magnesium complex, is obtained, which on acidic hydrolysis convert into the carboxylic acid. Now see the reaction, RMgX, this is the Grignard reagent, and here carbon double bond oxygen. This addition takes place in presence of dry ether. So this MgX, which is positive, partial positive, and R is the partial negative. So this MgX will attach to the oxygen and R will attach to the carbon. Under this dry ether, then it forms this complex, magnesium complex. Here, this carbon double bond oxygen should be here with the carbon, and after this hydrolysis, it will convert into the acid, carboxylic acid, RCOH, and byproduct as a MgOH and X. Try to convert acetic acid from dry ice or solid carbon dioxide, propionic acid from dry ice. Try to prepare these compounds. Now, from acyl chloride and acid anhydrides, by hydrolysis, acid anhydrides react with water to give the carboxylic acid. See this reaction, CH3C double bond O, CH3C double bond O, which is attached to this oxygen, that is the acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride, when treated with this water, means hydrolysis, then it forms this compound. You can observe this acetic acid. How this acetic acid form? This CH3COOH will attach, and here CH3COOH will form, means 2 moles of acetic acid will form after this hydrolysis of acetic anhydride. Now see another example, phenyl methyl hydride. When treated with this H2O hydrolysis, then it formed 2 different acid, benzoic acid as well as the acetic acid. So this product form according to reagent hydrides group. Now from ester, by hydrolysis, acidic hydrolysis of esters give diethyl carboxylic acids, while basic hydrolysis gives carboxylates, which on acidification gives the corresponding carboxylic acid. See this C2H5 COOH, sorry, C2H5 COO C6H5 plus NaOH. It forms this C2H5 COONA and C6H5OH as a phenol. Now this sodium propionate which is formed on hydrolysis convert into the propanoic acid. Physical properties and reactions of carboxylic acids state: first 3 members are liquid, next 6 members are oily liquids, while other members are waxy solids. Monocarboxylic acids are colorless liquids. Order: the first 3 members have sharp pungent smell. First 4 members are soluble in waxy solids. Monocarboxylic acids are colorless liquid. Boiling point: higher boiling points than similar alcohols due to dimerization. When we observe the structure of this carboxylic acid, then 2 carboxylic acid attached to each other by this hydrogen bond, intermolecular hydrogen bond. So that is called what? Dimerization. Because of this dimerization, its boiling point will be higher than the corresponding alcohols. Now acetic acid, boiling point of acetic acid is 118 degree Celsius. Melting point: aliphatic acids with more than 8 carbons are solids at room temperature. Double bonded lower than melting points. Note this is the 18 carbon acids. Stearic acids 72 degrees Celsius. Oleic acid 16 degrees Celsius. Linoleic acids, that is the -5 degrees Celsius. Solubility: water solubility decreases with length of the carbon chain. Initial some members are water soluble, miscible with water due to the formation of hydrogen bond with water. Up to 4 carbon acid is miscible in water. More soluble in alcohol. Also soluble in the relatively non-polar solvent like chloroform because it dissolves as a dimer. Acidity, this is important part. So when we compare the alcohol and carboxylic acid, then we get, after releasing of H plus ion, alcohol form alkoxide ion, while this carboxylic acid form the carboxylate ion. So when we compare the alkoxide ion, conjugate base, and carboxylate ion, so carboxylate ion is more stable because of the resonating structures. So carboxylate ion stable due to the formation of resonating structure. That's why carboxylic acid is the more acidic than the alcohol. Now on the basis of pKa value and Ka value, you can observe that less pKa value, more acidity, more pKa value, less acidity. So we are observing here alcohols have this pKa value is 16, while carboxylic acid having pKa value is 5. That's why carboxylic acid is more acidic. Graphitically you can also observe this. Resonance stabilization, I had explained previously what is stable. Now substituents effect on acidity. So first see this acetic acid, its pK value is 4.74. But when one hydrogen of alpha carbon replaced by chlorine electronegative elements, then its pK value decreases. It means what? Its acidity increases. Similarly, when one more hydrogen atom replaced by electronegative element chlorine, then its pK value decrease and acidity increases. When all 3 hydrogens of alpha carbon replaced by chlorine, then it become trichloroacetic acid, and its pK value is what? 0.64, lowest. That's what is highest acidic. So when electronegative element attached to the alpha carbon, then its acidity increases. See some other example of the aromatic acid like para methoxy benzoic acid, benzoic acid, meta-nitrobenzoic acid, para-nitrobenzoic acid, ortho-nitrobenzoic acid. So when we compare, then we get this pK value. On that basis we can decide its acidity, which one is more acidic, which one is less acidic. And this acidic nature can explain on the basis of inductive effect as well as on the basis of mesomeric effect. Now, chemical properties. Carboxylic acid undergoes two types reactions. First, hydrogen atom of COH group will break and OH group of COH group will break. So, reaction involving the hydrogen atom of the COOH group will replaced. So, reaction with the metals like sodium, potassium, calcium, zinc. So, when acid react with the metals, then it form corresponding salt as well as release the hydrogen gas. You can observe these reactions. Now, reactions with the strong alkalis like NaOH and KOH, then it form the salt and water, because carboxylic group is what? Acidic, and NaOH is base. So when acid and base combine, then it form the salt and water. Reaction involving hydrogen atom of COOH group. So reaction with the weak alkali like the sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, ammonium hydroxide. So carboxylic acid is the weak acid. When it reacts with the weak base, then it forms the corresponding salt, water and carbon dioxide. You can observe these reactions. Here should be the ammonium carbonate instead of this sodium bicarbonate. That should be what? NH4 twice CO3. This is the ammonium carbonate. When treated, then it form the ammonium carboxylate as well as water. Now breaking of OH group with the ammonia. Carboxylic acid react with ammonia, give the acid amide. See this reaction. Carbon dioxide react with ammonia, then it form the ammonium carboxylate, which on prolonged heating it convert into the amide, RCONH2 and H2O. Formic acid and ammonia give formamide. Acetic acid and ammonia give the acetamide. Propanoic acid and ammonia gives acetamide. Note, these are nucleophilic substitution reactions. Now reaction with the PCl5, PCl3 and SOCl2. Formation of the acid chloride. So when carboxylic acid as like the alcohol react with the PCl3, then it form the acid chloride and phosphorus acid. When carboxylic acid react with PCl5, then it form the acid chloride and HCl and phosphoryl chloride POCl3. Similarly, when it react with the SOCl2 in presence of pyridine and reflection, then it gives the RCOCl acid chloride and HCl SO2. Note, formic acid does not form from formyl with the PCl3, PCl5 and SOCl2. Why? Because this is unstable at the room temperature. Now reaction with the P2O5, phosphorus pentaoxide. So when 2 mole of the carboxylic acid treated with the P2O5, which is dehydrating agent, then it form the anhydride. Like acetic acid, when treated with the P2O5, then it convert into the acetic anhydride. See this reaction? Note, formic anhydride is unknown. These are nucleophilic substitution reactions. Now reaction involving the COOH group. Reduction. When carboxylic acid reduced with the strong reducing agent like lithium aluminum hydride under this ether, then it form the corresponding alcohol after hydrolysis, or CH2OH. Decarboxylation. When salt of the carboxylic acid treated with this NaOH and CaO, calcium monoxide, then it forms corresponding alkane and release this sodium carbonate. Now substitution reaction in hydrocarbon part. First, halogenation. Halogenation of carboxylic acid is also called what? Hell-Hollard-Zelensky reaction, VHVZ reaction. So when this carboxylic acid treated with the halogen, then it formed the corresponding alpha halogen carboxylic acid, means halogen group will replaced to the alpha hydrogen. Now ring substitution. Carboxylic acid like benzoic acid, when treated with the concentrated HNO3 in presence of sulfuric acid, that is the nitration. So now carboxylic group is what? Electron withdrawing group. That's why this substitution takes place at the meta position. So it forms the product like meta nitrobenzoic acid. Second example, when benzoic acid undergo for halogenation, Br2 FeBr3, then it form meta bromobenzoic acid. Now uses of acid. Acetic acid is in the vinegar and other foods, used industrially as solvent, catalyst and reagents for synthesis, fatty acids from fats and oils, benzoic acid in drugs, preservatives, adipic acid used to make the nylon 6,6, phthalic acid used as make the polyesters. So these are the some uses of the carboxylic acids. Thank you. So this is the chapter aldehyde ketone carboxylic acid is over. So try to solve all questions which are given in your textbook.